Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So we're going to just be talking about the palettes that I used from the last couple of months. Don't know exactly, but from basically when I did the last ranking, which I will leave here somewhere when I go back and check. I'm not too sure. I think it was a couple of months ago. So there's 9 palettes in total. We're going to talk about least favourite to favourite, and I think there's only one declutter in this, and it's not because it's terrible, it's just because I've got better pastel palettes than this. So it's the Makeup Obsession Crystal Waves, and I did really do a pretty look with this shade here, Mother of Pearl. I think I used Mystical as well, and I used Opal, and I used Calm. It's a really nice palette. It's very inexpensive from the drugstore, but I don't want it around my collection anymore because I want to use the pastel palettes that I love, and unfortunately this isn't one of them. So 9th place, 8th place, and it's not that I don't like it, Francis. If you get to watching this video, I really do love it. I've only used it twice. The first time I really didn't like the look, but I think that was user error on my part. So it's the Essence Marrakesh palette. It isn't going anywhere. I do want to try it more times. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So the first time I did a look with this, I do like that shade. It's beautiful, but this, it looked a bit patchy on me. So I do want to play with it a little bit more. I love the bronze look I did with it. So like the bronze is here and here. I love that, but that's why it's in 8th place, just because I've not played with it enough to have a true opinion on it. I do need to rank it somewhere, so it can't be in the top 5 because I've not used it enough. Yeah, that is in position 8. Position 7, I'm very surprised at this because we all know how much I love Disney. If it was packaging, which is the cutest packaging that I've used all month, of course Snow White would come in the top 5. So this is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning, and I loved the looks that I created. I'm going to try and put all the looks that I've done, the ones that are on Instagram, they'll be around here somewhere so you can check them out. I love the yellow look. I love this as well. They're just really nice, and these 2 shades down here though, they didn't bode well with me because they're more of a satin. They're not like the textures up here. That's probably why it's come so far down on the list. But I do love Colourpop formula. I just wish they could be a bit more consistent and not give us these shitty satins that are in it. So we've got Charmed and Just One Kiss. Just One Kiss is better than Charmed. They aren't the type of shades I normally gravitate towards anyway, but the rest of the eyeshadows in the palette are really nice. 9, 8, 7, 6. Oops, you might be surprised at this one. Try and get it in the frame. This is position 6. So this is P. Louise Blend Away 2022. I really enjoyed it. I've obviously not used... Let's put it this way. I've obviously not used every single eyeshadow, but I really enjoyed using the shimmers. I've used all the shimmers because really, look at it, you don't really get that many compared to mattes, but it is a beautiful palette. So all these are going to go back in the collection apart from that one I'm decluttering. So 9, 8, 7, 6. So top 5 now, guys. We soon got here, didn't we? Top 5. So in 5th place... You might be shocked by this. So 5th place is the BH Cosmetics Amalfi palette. So stunning. I loved using every single shade of this. These warm tones, they're after my heart. I absolutely love bronze warm tones. As you can see, I just wish this eye wasn't looking as dark. It didn't look that dark on camera. I can't blend it out. I don't have time. I just have time to do this video and then I have to leave. So that's 5th place. 4th place. I only use this once, but I know that I really like this palette, and you're going to be surprised. If you know me and my channel and you know the kind of shades that I actually like, you will be surprised. So it's the P. Louise Going Solo. So I actually use this for a collab with Tammy and Chris. So I will put the video around here somewhere so you can go and check it out if you haven't. It was the Goth Glam collab, and it's just beautiful. It's so unique to my collection because I don't have anything like that. I wish they would at least give one more shimmer, but I do say that about the Love Tapes palettes a lot, because like you're getting 8 eyeshadows total and then you're only getting 2 shimmers in it. I would much rather, like these 2 shades here, so similar. On camera this one looks a lot lighter, but on the eyes it's just the same. And I get that you need blending out shades, but I would rather they got rid of one of the ones that do look similar and give another shimmer. So that's my opinion on that. So third place, I absolutely adored this more than the Amalfi palette. So this is the BH Cosmetics Love in London. Oh my gosh, it was stunning. Now, when I first got this, Naomi recommended it to me. It's completely cool toned. Yes, you can do warm toned eye looks with it, but for the most part it's cool toned, and I absolutely was living my best life using it. And yes, that's going back in the collection. So third place. Second place is this little palette here. So this palette, the only downside to it is there's no mattes in it, but I don't mind that. I've got my build your own palette, so I can bring my build your own palette in when I use palettes from Saints, Angels and Sinners. I didn't buy this, I was gifted it. So there's a lot of duochromes in there. All the shades in this palette are so pretty. I absolutely love Possessive, I love Realistic. I love them all, you know, but Possessive and Realistic are my 2 favourite ones from this palette. So that's second place. Can you guess first place? You might not be able to, because I did use this a while back. So again, this one was sent to me. So it's the Disney Alice in Wonderland Lost in Wonderland. This is absolutely stunning and is after my own heart. It's pastel leaning. These 2 shades here are my favourite. I wouldn't go so far as to say this is my favourite pastel palette, but it's coming close. I'm going to do least favourite to favourite pastel palette very soon on the channel. So I hope you'll like that when it actually goes up. But this is my ranking for the last couple of months. So now we're going to be collecting palettes that we're going to be ranking. I want to do them monthly really. I don't want to wait 2 months. But I like to have at least 10 palettes to rank normally. I want at least 7 or 8, you know. I don't want to be ranking 5 palettes. I mean, 5 palettes is better than nothing, I guess. At the moment, for this week, I've got 1, 2... So I've got 4 in for this week with my Second Chance Sunday palette that I've just used. With me now doing weekly Shop My Stashes, there should be no issue in my ranking my palettes. So we're going to do that every month, hopefully. So what date is it today? It's the 7th of July, so by the 7th of August I'm hoping to have a lot more palettes that I can talk to you about. Like I said, there'll be pictures going in this video somewhere, and you can see all the looks that I created with it if I can find them on Instagram. I don't always put the looks up, but I'll definitely add them as I speak about each individual palette. For now, guys, I'm really going to have to go, and thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If you're not a subscriber over at Embracing My Curls, that's my second channel. I would love for you to go and check that out, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.